Alright, so it's the following day, so we're back again. I'm probably today going to be taking the top of this stuff off. I'm going to take the air cleaner off, the carburetor out, and fix the accelerator pump, which I'm pretty sure is why it's cutting out when you hit throttle. I'm pretty sure the accelerator pump's about gone in this carburetor. I'm going to go through the carburetor, pretty much clean all the top end a little bit, and get the carburetor good and cleaned up so I don't have any questions there. I might time it, but I don't have a timing light, and Sean isn't home and his garage is locked, so I had to bring tools. So I'm just kind of like doing what I can until he gets back. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the carburetor off and start looking into it. So yeah, it's pretty nasty up top. I gotta figure out what's going on. I'm new to all this. This looks like all custom. I can see a MIG weld right there. Cable driven throttle linkage, which I don't like. This is interesting. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and initially I'm just gonna pull this carburetor off and just start going through it, because I don't really see the point in just leaving it. The jet squirt, so that's good, but I can see it like takes a second, so we'll go ahead and pull this off. So I don't know if this seems right to you, but you got a normal stud right there. Looks pretty normal, I guess. And then I don't know what the hell this is. This is like what? No, I think I know what it is. It's the stud probably like pulled out or something, and they put a long, whatever the heck this is, and a lock nut to keep it down, which is not good. I don't like that. So I might just reuse it if it works good enough, but I don't really want to, I'll tell you that. So, but either way, I'm gonna still pull it off and see what we got going on here. I do, however, want to rewire a lot of stuff. Like, I don't like how this sits and any of this, and I really, really despise this. And this is for the windshield wipers, so I'm probably gonna take this out and fill in the firewall, weld that in, because like this doesn't need to be here. You can see it doesn't have windshield wipers. I mean, I could probably make them work, but the whole truck's been rewired and the switch form's been taken out, so it's kind of useless at this point. All right, so now we're gonna start pulling this grill off. And I think I'm gonna paint the engine cage, a lot of it. So we're going to pretty much be stripping the front of it. So I don't know what's going on with these wires or this crap light that doesn't fit, but I guess I should just start, well, it's falling off. I wanna try to label some of it, but honestly, it probably all has to be relabeled anyways. None of it's color coded, they're just random colors, and stuff keeps falling off. So yeah, I'm just gonna start ripping wires off and pull the front grill off. The grill's like destroyed anyways. I mean, if anyone wants it, it can pretty much have it. I'm not gonna want it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and, because the tubes were this color, so I'm gonna pretty much paint it this color so it matches the cage paint. That's like a gunmetal gray. Looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'll probably pull the radiator because it needs to be flushed anyways, and go from there. So I found it's a GMC clip, and a Chevy, I guess. But it's got Ford lights. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It says Ford. Pretty sure the other one says Ford. Oh my God. What? It's got a Ford stamp on there right there. Let's see if I can pull this thing up. Ha! There we go. You can see it now. Yeah, it's got a Ford stamp on it. I think this isn't the only thing I found with a Ford stamp. I think there was something else on this truck that had that. But yeah, it's got Ford lights that I think broke, but whatever. So we're gonna rip the rest of these off just like that. Okay. Take this ground off and then start taking all the mounts off and pull this grill out. Oh crap, I have no idea how I'm gonna get this grill out.
Look at all these chickens.
No, get back in the cage.
Hi, it's a chicken.
And
You're a cock.
oh my God, you're a child. So I got the grill off, as you can tell. So now I gotta go ahead and take the front of the cage off, which is, there's a mounting point here, and a couple on the bottom. So I can actually pull, not this part of the bumper, this is welded to the frame, but this section right here, I'm gonna lift up and off, and we'll take that out. And then that'll take off this right here. And so it'll allow me to actually get the radiator out too, which I did wanna do because I wanna flush everything anyways. And I wanna get ready to paint. So it'll give me a chance to get everything prepped and painted. I can take this roll bar off and paint it, but I don't even know if I'm gonna use this. I think I'm actually gonna cut it right about here and not use any of this front tubing. None of this, just if somebody wants it, they can buy it off me, but I don't really need it. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and take the front of this cage off. Well, there it is. I got the front end off. The grill's like stuck in there. I'm pretty sure I have to like take the bumper apart some more. So I think it comes, I think this guy comes off and swivels and allows you to pull the grill out, but I don't really care. I don't want to use almost any of this. I want to pretty much start from scratch. I want a bumper that stops right about here because that's where the grill sits, and then pretty much do a valance and then cut the skid plate a little bit. It'll look good when it's done, but I got a lot of tube work to do. So now I can access the radiator a little bit better. The cage, a lot of that stuff. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna paint it. I might paint the whole, no, I'm not gonna paint the whole firewall that gray color. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna paint stuff. I think I'm gonna touch up the block a little bit. It's not much I really can do there. I'll do red valve covers. And then if I take the headers off, I'll paint them probably just black. Maybe a header wrap them so they don't look so terrible. I don't really know though. And then intake manifold, I'll clean that up, paint it silver again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super tired, super dehydrated, locked out of a house. That house is locked, I can't go in it, so. And I can't really just drive anywhere because I have all my tools in the back and I don't feel like cleaning it up. So yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and die for a little bit and then I'll come back when I figure out what to do. And now I'm gonna show you Sean's new Jeep. This is a new Jeep. Oh my goodness, it's the new Barbie Jeep.
The new Barbie Jeep.
Yeah, Brandon, we're still calling this the Barbie Jeep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Dude, it's so sick.
It's clean.
Nice.
What? They drive it. Yeah.
Now it's broke. Or now you broke, huh?
Not really.
Oh, look at you all, Mr. Richie. Oh, it's got, take these stupid seat covers off.
No, I love them.
Oh my god, dude.
They're awesome.
Hey, you got me Panda.
Got me Panda.
Oh, bro, let's do that.
It's got shops. The lengths are anodized red freaking
Is the
links.
That's definitely powder coat, my dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Makes it go faster. Is this a 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder? 6, right?
Straight 6.
Nice. Quality. Sick. Oh, it's got a roll cage.
No.
Ew, your seat's wet, you sweaty ass.
I was just fucking
Ew.
on it.
So I took the grill out of this. I pretty much just had to, these things were like kicked over like that, and then I kind of just like undid them and swung them over, and you have to like slide it out under here, which I think is really dumb. So once Sean and Brandon get back, he's gonna go get his Explorer that, if you remember, a way long time ago when I was doing the episodes on the green truck, we painted it white. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. He's going to go get this Explorer so he can work on it. And we're gonna actually hack this whole front end off and literally just keep these light fixtures tubing like this, just this little bit of tubing. We're gonna cut it right about here so I can still use this to work with the hood. And if I wanna make a cool bumper out of it, I can. But these two bars are pretty much the only thing that's holding this whole front end on. So, and then these little tabs on the side. So we're gonna cut all that off, put it back on, and then I might I'll probably throw the grill back on temporarily because it'll be a lot easier to hook up then. And then, because I can just literally mock it up and then take it off. I think who designed this, it's really difficult to work with. It's like once it's on, it's on. So, but yeah, it's pretty much naked now. So like I said, we're cutting this. This big bumper will be off. I mean, I'll probably sell, I think we'll cut the bumper. I'll probably cut it somewhere down here and then sell this top piece because you could reuse this if someone wanted to put it on a Ranger or any truck really. And then we'll start draining the radiator and see all the nasty stuff that'll come out of that. And then right now I'm about to pull the carburetor off because it wasn't, I didn't have all the right tools, but now Sean's back. Get all the right tools, get it pulled off, and go from there. Alright, so I got the radiator going and draining right now. Carbs off of it. I went in and just threw some rags in there. There's a couple things I want to touch up next time, but I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you did watch all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Smash the like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you are new, because there'll be a lot of videos with this, but there will also be a bunch of videos with this. I plan to do a lot of cool stuff with this in the future. I've got a bunch of new parts that I really want to throw on this thing. There's a couple hop-ups I want to do. Tuning wise, I might get a bigger carburetor. I might time it a little bit more. I actually upped the timing to 14 degrees. It was at 10, and I took the vacuum advance off, so it's actually running a lot more like schizophrenic, and press the throttle, it's all there. But it's still got a little bit of a lag, lean lag, so we might throw a bigger carburetor on it. It's got a 600 on it. We might throw a 650 double pumper on it and see how that works. But the next video we'll probably make, we'll be rebuilding and freshening up the carburetor on this, getting the radiator issue fixed with this thing, getting a lot of it back together, getting it running properly. I want to degrease everything. I'm not going to paint it quite yet. I want to get it driving before I paint stuff. Well, I might. We'll see what happens. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Like the video if you did enjoy, like I said. Smash a like. I really do appreciate likes and feedback. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think we should do with this. I'm going to say this now, though, if you missed it before. I can't run the 73 clip because, as you can see, there is no core support, and I have to make it work with that tubed core support, and it only works with these kind of grills, so I got to put a Chevy grill back on it. So I can't run the 73 clip, and plus it's a lot cheaper. It'll cost me about, probably when I'm all done with everything, it'll cost me about $1,000 to put the old clip back on with fiberglass, and I'm not feeling it. So I want to go cheap on this, but have a cool truck at the same time. So I might just spend the $200, get the grill and lights, and be done with it there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.